Okay, hello, good morning. For me, it's finally time that everybody is out of my house. Yep, my son is already back to work. My daughter is at work. My hubby is at work. Yes. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys recognize this, but I am just not in any mood. When somebody is at home, I can't craft. When somebody is at home, I don't know why. At least I'm not filming. I'm not comfortable with that, so I just hate doing it. So I just don't do it, and that means that I am far behind my schedule, if I even have a schedule, because this is a hobby. All right, so stop complaining. Let's get started. I am so excited to make the next page. So this is my first page. Yeah, it's about a week later that I can do my second page. Alright, so now this is done, and now we go to the back, and I only want that I always am afraid to work wide on this tunnel on the back, so I don't know if we can do, shall we just make another, but then it's gonna be thicker, I know that, but it's safe. But I don't want this to be that safe. Shall we just do it right away, or shall we do it safe? Because it's gonna be thick. The next page that I have in mind is going to be thick, and oh my gosh, decisions. Okay, shall we just try it? I know we can try it. So definitely on the left side is going to be attached on a hinge. I already made this not thick at all, so that's a good thing. Oh no, this side is going to be attached. Oh, don't lie. So this side is going to be attached, so I do not want this to be too thick as well. Well, actually it can be, because we did not do anything on this side, only this strip. Does that mean that we need a strip also on this side? Can be, but maybe not necessary, but it can be. I think it's even better. Yep. Alright, so let's get started. Let's get started. Okay guys, let me first check out which one. I do have this color combination, the little dark gray brown. So I think I will go for the light blue. I can, put my glasses on. Now I can use my cutter, of course, but sometimes I just twist my scissors even better, just to be sure that I don't cut anything wrong. Okay, I think I will go for this one. A really nice fancy one. Love it. So this one I'm gonna add right here. Getting back in my distress ink. And I think he just used the wrong pad. Yep, he does use the wrong one, but that's okay. Oh, I also can go with the blue, of course. Just change it a little bit. Of course, that will be a good idea. Just change it once in a while. So I will go with this one right now. Then I need this one. Okay, let's give it a go. Yep. Okay, now let's get started. Now it's been a little week, so I always check it out if my glue is not disturbing with this at all. So I always check if my glue bottle is not having any of these dried pieces, and if there are, then it will be a good idea to take it out before you're gonna start gluing. I think I catched it. I think there was just one more that is stuck in here. Here we go. Yes. See, now it's nice and clean. You even can see what's right through it. So now I can go further with my gluing. I know if I don't do this, then I get annoyed by it all, and then the glue bottle will keep bugging me. Alright, let's put this nicely on this side. So we have a nice... Oh, by the way, I went to my nail stylist and I got something pretty. And it's not white this time, it's a little bit more skin color. I really like it, with a little shiny, it's not completely silver, a bit off silver, nude silver I got. And then this, oh my gosh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. See this nice curvy thing. And then of course the blue and white. I definitely had that for my new collection. So I now see it, the colors is, my blue on my nails is a little bit brighter, but oh my gosh, it matched perfect. So I really love that. So yeah, we match. Sometimes I really like to do that. Alright, so thank you so much for my new nails. And so let's get back. So we have this tunnel and we have this strip. So I have a strip on this side and I have a strip on this side. So that's where my hinge is going to be. Alright, so let's get further. Now my next thing that I like to do is a big pocket. So I'm going to grab my paper and I think, yeah, I even can use it this way, so that's perfect. So what I'm going to do, be aware that I am not a measuring person, so mostly all my pages are just fold lines, and then when I have one fold line I will just put this on the place where it's going to be. Then I'm going to make another mark, and then I'll make my second fold line, and I'm going to cut this right away and make a score line. Okay, then what we have is a big pocket, but do we want a bottom piece? Makes it a little lower, and that's actually pretty fine with me. This is just an option. If you don't want a bottom hinge, then it's perfectly fine if you don't want to make that. In the past I did not do this quite often. Lately I do this a little bit more often. Why? I have no clue why. Why do we do things? Yeah, who knows? I don't know. That's the same thing with using more score tape lately. I also don't know why particularly that is. It's just because it can, I think. I don't know why exactly I started doing this again. I stopped for a couple of years only using glue, but lately I'm getting back using my tape again. Maybe it's because of the quality of the tape. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe that is. A good friend of mine sent me a couple of this tape, and it's so good. It's so good, but it has no brand, so I have really no idea which one it is. Okay, now we are going to put this on, but if you want to make a nice incision, then this is the time to do that. So I'm gonna get back on my homemade template. Maybe it's a good idea to just see where the middle is. Let's say I'm just gonna, it's not completely straight, but let me just give this a little where the middle is. Alright, so you can make a little notch or a bigger, but I like to have a little one. Just a little notch makes it nice. Okay. Don't move. There we go. See, that's a nice little notch for a big pocket. Okay, before I'm going to cut this out, I definitely want to use some paper for it. Let's see, I have no clue what paper that we are going to use, but maybe this is a nice, really big one. Oh, this one is definitely a nice one for a big pocket. This one I like. You even can use this one, this direction. See that? That's also nice. Ooh. You also can use this, because I'm not going to do anything on this big pocket. Oh wow, this is awesome. It is awesome. Is this a little bit in the middle? I think this is quite in the middle. Let's go crazy. I really like this one. So I'm going to use it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut my 2 marks. Don't throw this away, of course. You still can use it. This piece still with a little edge. There we go. See if it all fits nice. I think I like it just a little more edgy. Okay, I think now I'm done with this. A nice edge all the way around. Yep, as I would normally cut it. All edge all the way around. Now what I'm going to do, I'll place this on the back, and I am going to make sure that my design paper is straight on this edge. Just gonna make a little column on it so I can cut my notch easily out. Alright, just grab your scissors and just take your time doing this. maybe you will have a nice small cut out. I do have this in smaller piece, in a smaller size, but I have it downstairs, so. But this one works for me perfect. I just love this scissor. And then I'm gonna decide to finish it off. There we go. Yes, perfect. You can throw this away or you can save it, you never know. I'm just gonna erase my pencil mark. I'm gonna be sure that I cut everything nice, and I think I did it. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna grab a nail file and I'm just gonna make sure that I just cut it all nicely. Is this a nice method to do? Well, it works for me. So it definitely works for me. Alright, so that is how I do it. Release the clamps, and then I'm just going to smooth the edges. Here comes the blue. Because my son used this one for the brown stamp ink, brown ink, but now the blue is here. Here we go. Yes. Let's see how this all get on. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Just love this. Okay, now I'm not going to glue down my design paper. Not. Just keep it. Okay. First, I'm gonna peel off the bottom. Okay, just place this on the right spot. As narrow as I can get. Just gonna watch front and bottom if it's straight, and then watch the bottom right here, and if you are perfect, then just glue it on. Now again, what I like to do lately is just using a piece of tape that will help not getting stuck anything in my pockets. Yeah, and then we can reveal this tape and put it down. Put it down. I always put something at the top so my pocket is not that tight. We don't want that. Alright. Go. See, now your pocket is not that tough. I even can stuck my whole hand in it. Okay, that's done. Whew, that's the base. Okay, for my next thing that I was crossed my mind, I know in my Desire album, my previous mini album, I made a extra page in between, so anything that's on a busy page will not get stuck, not get torn apart or anything. Well, I was thinking about to do the same thing, but why don't we just use a simple sheet for that, just to make sure that it's nice and I call that nice and safe. Now there are several options. Usually these are pretty cheap to be found in any cheap dollar store or anything. We here in Holland, we have action stores that really have cheap of these sleeves to be used, and I also believe that there are several ways that you can use these. Now these are really nice to be used, I guess, but these are also good. These are, I believe, cheaper. So what I suggest is that I'm just gonna do 2 ways to see what's best. So let's see if I just can cut this off, and there is a line. Oh, I think I need to cut it off more, of course, otherwise it does not fit. Diane, pay attention, guys, pay attention. Alright, so I'm gonna go on my pocket and I'm gonna make a mark. Let's see if I can cut it with my fiskars better. I think I can, but let's check it out. If it does. Oh, marvelous. Okay, so let's make this the good size. Now I keep this intact. Now what we can do is we can make just a simple one, just one sheet. So I need to cut this one on this side also open, but you also can keep this as a pocket. So how to do that, because this is open now, I don't know, well, there are options, and I don't know. I do have this kind of tool, so it's getting hot, so I can burn this closed. That's of course the easiest way, but I believe if you don't have that tool, that you can do that with just a simple needle and thread. I think even with your sewing machine, just make a line. But if you don't have a sewing machine, I think everybody has a needle and thread. So if you just take your time and just seal this with just a needle and thread, that will do the job too. I definitely believe that. Now I think I will keep this closed because we definitely need a hinge, because we need to flip this. So I'm gonna make a fold line. Chica, why are you watching me? I don't like people watching me, and I definitely don't like dogs watching me. She's laying down right after I say that. Are you mad now at me? No, she is not. So I'm gonna make a fold line right here. Doing the best I can because it's moved. It's not moved, but it's a little bit tricky to get it on one spot. Okay, do the fold line. Just take your time with this. Make sure that you have a nice straight fold line. You can use your bone folder. Make sure that the line is nicely a nice fold. There we go. I think that's a nice fold line. So what if I put this on here? And I definitely need to make this the same size as this one. So I'm just gonna, well, let's keep it just slightly smaller, just a few millimeters smaller. I think that is perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this off. Well, maybe this is gonna be bulky, so maybe cutting it off is, yeah, I think that's right now. Okay, I'm not cutting, I did not cut it out just yet, because I'm just imagining that if this is going to be bulky, then this is going to be higher. So maybe it's a good idea to just cut this the same size as this one, or even cut it later. That's also a possibility. But I'm just going to cut the same size as my, oh, this direction definitely does not cut nice. So I definitely need to go back. Oh my gosh, I definitely need to find my scissors, because this does not cut nice at all. Here we go. Yeah. So here we have, maybe I'm just gonna add some double-sided tape on here. And this is all new for me, guys. Well, I do use this in a wedding album using papers from scrapqueen. It's a while ago, so, but I did love that it protects the pages in between. I absolutely love that. So that's why I thought, why not do that again? Because these sleeves are really not expensive at all. And if you're gonna make a pocket, that's also nice to add some pictures inside. So even you can put a nice letter inside, or you even not have to put something inside. But I always like storage spots. So, alright, so I'm gonna close this down. This thing, see, because this is so long ago that I used this tool. Gosh, this is a long time ago. Ugh. It's definitely a very, very long time ago that I used this. Let me try that out. Let me first try it out on that piece that I just cut off. So if you have something like this, and I have to tell you, this is actually a hot fix applicator for stones with a glue bottom, but you can apply different pieces on top with a screw. Yeah, you can screw this off and you can screw other pieces on it. I don't know if I have these in front of me somewhere. I bet I have those somewhere stored to use the stones. Which stones? These stones. These are hot fix stones, and they have a glue bottom. So if I heat that up, then the glue will melt and it will put down, especially on t-shirts or jeans and everything. So, but I do have another top normally on here. So I bought only this thing to screw on here. So yeah, I don't have to have two of these things if I already have a hot fix applicator. So that's what I have. But you don't have to buy it if you just have, for example, a needle or thread or a sewing machine. That also will do. But I want to use this. It's so long a time ago that I used it, and I definitely want to try it out again. See if I can still do it. Now I don't know if it's, yep, it's hot. Alright, so then just, and I don't know how hard that I need to push, because now I don't see that it's rolling. I think this one is too thick. Maybe a thinner one will do the job. Let's check it out. So that's why I like to test it out first. Oh yes, this one works very nice. See, and then this is closed. See that? Yep, it is closed. Very well. See, that is what this does. This applicating tool. But your sewing machine will do the trick too. For me, it's more work to get my sewing machine up than just use my this is not completely. Where do I have my other cutting mat? Gosh, why do I always put my stuff away so I can't find it? This is too small. Let's just grab a bigger one and a bigger. Okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna try to get as close as I can get, as flat as I can get. Fingers crossed that this will work. I hope. Maybe it was even a better idea to first do this and then cut it, but okay. Oh my goodness, look how cool. Oh, I definitely need to use this more often. I definitely do need that more often. It does it so good, so good. So cool. Alright, turn that off. Put this on a safe place to cool down. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so happy. So happy with that. Okay, so yeah, that's also a thing that I finally can use some of my tools. Yep, and then you have a nice sleeve pocket where you can add things inside. Okay, let's see if I can just easily put this on. And of course I have to be gentle using this pocket because yeah, it's not maybe that sturdy. I don't know. I have no clue whatsoever. But I do my best. Okay, we'll put this on. Here we go. Nice. Burnish this down. Here we go. There is our protection sheet. And still a storage spot. So cool. Yeah, I love it. Love it. We're going to put something white in it to have it already nice and sturdy. You can do that, but it's not necessary. It is not necessary, but you can. Okay, so that's for this. So don't buy any fancy stuff. Just go to your store, your dollar store or cheap Walmart. I don't know what kind of you have in your country, but just use cheap stuff. I don't think that I'm gonna apply these in the kit. I have no idea if I can, but if there is place, maybe I will. I have no clue. But for now, I use this. Yeah. Cool. Let's continuing with the next step. Next step, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search for the middle, and the middle, that means that I need to have the middle from top here till the bottom of my pocket. Okay, I'm terrible at measuring perfectly, so I'm just gonna eyeball, well, not completely eyeball it, but this is supposed to be my middle. So it's a 4, 5, 8, And then this is also 4, 5, 8. Yeah. This is my middle. Alright. That's the base so far. Okay guys, ready for the next step? Let's get started. Oh, was that too loud for people who have earphones? Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, so next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut a new piece of paper. Same size as my pocket, maybe even a little smaller. I do need several of those, so maybe I am gonna cut even 3 pieces already. Let's see about that. How many I need. So I have all, but you don't have to cut these already. But if you have the opportunity, then it's just a good advice to do several. Right, let's make a flippity flop. Go. Nice flippity flop. Let's burnish it down. Now this one. Oh. Let's grab another bone fold. That's the beauty of having several. Alright, so let's see. Now what I want is I want a flap down and a flap up. So I think maybe the first one I need to have this size, I guess. I'm just gonna make this 2 millimeters smaller. Okay, let's cut this down at that mark. Okay, so that is this one. I'm going to make another fold line, another flippity flop. This is going to be a flippity page. So we have another, and then this one, we're going to attach this. Just, oh, do we need to stay away just a little? Let's stay away 1 millimeter or so from the fold line. Okay, and then this one goes also 2 millimeters away from that mark right here. Wait just a second, so this is going to be here. Yeah, just cutting this straight. I don't want to make too many odd things. Okay. That is cool. Now let's apply some tape. Or glue, whatever you like to use, of course. Are they even or not? Are they even? Almost. They're almost even, so I don't want to mix it up. I think this one or this one. Well, it's pretty even. Okay, so let's put this on. Nice and straight on my pockets. 1 millimeter away from that edge, and there you go. Now this one is a nice in between, so that's the beauty, so you don't see it coming back. Okay, now this one you can release the topping of the tape, and this is going to be right here. So first I'm gonna make sure it's nice and steady and straight. is my mark. There is my mark. This is going to be a little tight. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut down. I think I mixed those two up, but that's okay. If it's too long, just cut out. Because I want to stay in my mark. Here we go. Yeah. Down, up. Yep, perfect. Okay, now it's not done with this one because I want a pocket in here. You can make a small pocket of your leftover. Well, I do have several leftover pieces. I think this is a nice size. It's not too small. Alright, so just make. Do you want a bottom piece? Then just make a bottom piece. A bottom flippity flop. And a sideway flippity flop. Cut down the corner. Fold this one down. This one. Grab your pencil. So I have two flippity flops, 2 hinges, and just keep away at least 1 or 2 millimeters away. Same thing on here. At least 1 or 2 millimeters away. And then just place this down. Cut a corner. There you go. There you have your pocket. Okay, and that's for the pocket. Do you want to make the same incision? Oh, actually I do. You all know what I am going to do. So let's make the middle just about. Just about, and I think it's way too low, way too high. Alright. Again, same thing. A nice, oh, is that in the middle? I don't think that's in the middle, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to flip this over and I'm going to remake it because I want to make it nice, of course. Let's put it here so I will see it from the top. Maybe that's even better. Yeah, that's better. Way better. Alright, same thing with this one. I already can use... Oh my gosh, this fits actually nice for a pocket. And then with a little strip. That will be awesome. So let's use this leftover piece. I also have the brown strip also. Also cool, but I'm gonna use this one. Okay, same thing as before. I'm just gonna put this behind it, nice and straight. I put a clamp on. I'm gonna cut it out. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, now which strip that I like to use is this with the brown one with the flowers. That match perfect. hope. But any strip of your choice will do, of course. But I think this really looks beautiful. Okay, we can do this already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this piece a little bit lower. So I am sure that I cut this. Well, I also can cut it at 1 inch. Let's do that. 1 inch. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the top. Put this on. There we go, put this on. Yep, then I am gonna use the strip, I guess, or just first this one and then this on top. Then I don't need to cut down anything. That would do perfect. I think that's even better. You can make it fit, of course, but I don't think it's necessarily to do that, but it can be done. Alright, put this on. I think I like this a little bit higher. Yes, and then I still have that little amount away from the bottom. Yes, cool. Save this one. So what do you say? Is that cute or what? I think it's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this on. Put some tape on. Or glue. Just adding this as all the pockets. Go. Okay. Nicely in the middle, nicely at the bottom. Open this up. Using some tape. And I bet there will be better tape than I'm using right here, but I still just use this till I find a better one, but I like to first use what I have instead of buying everything. I noticed lately that I have to calm myself down in buying stuff, otherwise my house will not be entering easily. Oh, you just can't have it all. Just use what you have, guys. Alright, nice pocket. See, I just used that same method. I just love that. Okay, so that is what we already put design paper on. Just because we could. Alright, so far so good. Let's go to the next level. Yeah. Okay guys, my next move is I'm gonna make a mark. That'll be a 1 inch away from the bottom. So I want to keep this open. Okay. Grab another page and make a mark. Not make a mark. Make a flippity flop. I think I even can do one at the other side, but let's check it out. Here we go. Fold it. Burnish it down. Now, my next one is going to be right here. And this has to be before the fold line. It has to be fold in, not fold in, but it has to be not overlapping here. So it has to be in front of this. Okay, so let's just cut this off and check it out. So if I put this at the top, it really folds down pretty. I even have a small millimeter left. That means that I want to cut off just that half millimeter extra, because I definitely want this to be on the inside. See, now it's not overlapping. Okay, not glue this down just yet. Oh, my words are going to be everywhere. Okay, now we have another one with a flippity flop, and this one we're gonna attach on this page. So put this away for just a moment. So put some tape or glue on. Here we go. And just put it on that page. How we can do this the best way. I think put this is better, so I can see it better where I put it. Ooh, somebody is making the move as if she wants to go out. Okay, now this is attached on here beautifully. Perfect. Yep. Cool. I right away gonna do some tape on here, and that's also giving me the opportunity to watch if my down page is nice. And it is, but I do see here some tape. And I believe Chica needs to go out. I think I just can go a little tiny millimeter, so it's nice and straight. Yes, this is what I like. This is better. Alright, so grab back the page. Schatje, dat is niet van jou, hè? Nee, je hebt jouw bordje. She's looking at me. Oh, did I did something wrong? Now, what we are going to do with this piece is now just put this on top, and we want this to be cut down at this size right here. What if I'm curious, guys, but we also can make that nice. I'm not gonna do this 1 inch lower, I'm just gonna make a 1/2 inch lower. Okay. Why I do that is because we do have that nice other template we made ourselves. So maybe it's a nice thing to do. Of course we need to make sure what the middle is. I'm sure. Let's see, what's the middle? What's the middle of this? It's, I guess this one it is. 3 3/4. Yeah, almost. Okay, so what if we use this? Is it then going, and we can do this all the way to the bottom. What if we cut this one out and we still have a nice page? So something like that, and then I just need to make sure that this is nice and straight. Something like that. What do you think? Oh, that is beautiful. That is amazing. I really like this. So again, we do need now a nice piece of paper to cut this out. Same when we did this thing. What shall we use for that? Now this is going to be C on top. And I'm just wondering, normally I would love this, but this is this direction, and normally I would love this direction. So that is not an option. Let's see what piece of paper that I like. Oh, can we do an image? Oh, that would be nice too. Can we do this? I don't know, let's check it out. How this, we also can do this a full page. Oh, that is cool too. That is cool too. Just, then I definitely want this. This we can't save. That is too bad. I also can do this piece. Yeah, that is also a nice one to do. This down here. Yeah, let's do this one. Then we still can use the bottom piece. Okay, let's cut this. You all notice that I just put the north a little bit Chica because she wants go out, but I do see on the activity that she is using that it's not completely needed desperately right away, so just ignoring her a little bit. Oh, bad dog mom. Nope. Okay. Well, it's almost lunchtime, so I almost will go out with her, but alright, so I'm just gonna cut down again best I can. Sometimes it's for me easier to go on this side first. Then I put this back. Go, and that is almost needed, so move this, and then my final cut is this right here. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I hate that noise too, but okay. Don't think that I need these, but you never know for a nice round one or something. You never know. You never know. Okay, put this loose again. And then, ta-da-da! Ta-ta-da-da! Oh my gosh. Perfect. I love it. You guys watching me? Yeah, we go with even zwart. Bijna klaar. Even zwart. Okay, and then this will go right on top here. Oh my gosh, that looks fabulous. And then you always can use this or something else, of course. Wow, this is almost like it has to be right here. Is that a coincidence or? But you never know what I will choose. Anyways, that's my next page. So this comes right here and has to be a little bit the same as this one. So yeah, this is going to be right here. Okay, peel that off. Again, just check out and then nicely on the top. There we go. And this flips up and this flips Yeah, cool. Okay. What do you think? So far so good. Then here we have this. Here we have the big pockets. Yeah, I really like it. And then I think I can make 2 swing tabs right here, and then this folds back on. Now I do want to have something here. I do want something here. I don't know exactly what, but I will think about it. But I think first we need to have some lunch. Get my dogs out for a pee. Alright, see you next. Okay, lunch break is over. Let's get started again. So I already have this ready to glue on. I'm not sure if I already can put it on, but I think I can. But yeah, I think we can put this on. No, because I want something on the other side, of course, and that means that I need this, see, to make this exactly the same. So I still need it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with put on a little strip on this side. So use this one. Now let's just keep away a little. Okay, and then I just cut this one off because I like to have a little pocket, and always check your leftover pieces. Well, this one is way too short, so I'm going to use this piece right here. So let's make a pocket. So first, make a flippity flop. Make a mark, go to the end, and then right here. I also have a smaller I call this scoreboard, but totally fine, whatever you want to use. Cut this shorter. Then if you want, you also can make that bottom piece if you want. Yeah, let's tape that up. It's actually easier to do first the tape and then the corner cutting, but I always forgot that. By the way, oh my gosh, I do have so much to tell you about my holiday, but I need to start at day 1, of course. But for those who want to hear what did I do with my holiday, and I think I already mentioned in my previous projects before my holiday even started what that I did. Now I really want to use this. So if I see this, then I can make a mark. I just eyeball it, guys. So it's gonna be a little bit nicely around. So what we already did is we booked this year January several hotels. Yeah, this looks stunning. Now you can use a full coverage page. Ooh. Or you just can use a leftover piece. I think this looks really nice and quiet. What do you say? I think this is way too busy. Oh, it looks nice too. But I still go with this one. I really like this one. Alright, so so what we did. So in January I already booked I think 7 hotels that I already booked, and so this summer we started to go on our first hotel, and it was beautiful weather, by the way, this year. Oh my goodness, it was even, yeah, absolutely stunning weather. And the plan was that we do not want to drive each day so far, too long. I really don't want to spend my holiday most of the time sitting in the car. Alright, so, but the first drive, of course, you want to go somewhere instead of 1 or 2 hours of drive. So yeah, first day went pretty nice and quiet till we arrived at our first hotel. And actually I really write down some of the little highlights of our holiday, and now I have my note downstairs. Can't you just remember what you did the first day? Well, I'm not that good at remembering at all. But I will get back. I will grab it in just a sec. Let me first put this pocket on. I still go with the same method, guys. I still do the same method. I just love this method for now. Till I maybe see a new one in future, and then I will stop doing it. I don't know, but for now I just love this. Everybody has their own different methods on crafting, but yeah, and it definitely can change every single time. Here we go. Nice pockets. Okay, so now let me first go find a nice piece to redraw this. So I have the back too. Let me see which paper do I like about that. Well, I still have this one. I definitely like to use it. It's not that it's desperately needed to be used, but I just think it fits nice, a nice dark one. Choices. I always struggle with choices. Actually I do want to use the lighter colors for this page, so let's see if I can use another one that matches. Let's see. Ooh, the brown. Definitely I want to do a brown one too. Or can we use, can we use a stripe too? Oh my gosh, I love stripes. And I already have, what was this one? Oh yeah, that's the leftover for this one. I remember now, we still can use this. But brown also fits lovely. Okay. Choices! Yeah. Yeah, I think I will go for this one. So I'm gonna cut this down. And I think this also fits beautiful as a background. So let me just check. Let me grab my little remembering note. So because I really like to share I experienced with my holidays. Okay, so let's get back. Okay, so maybe you don't want to do this together with me, but maybe you do. I don't know. But this is a beautiful way of using your first one, because this now fits amazingly well on the back of this one. So it's very easy to be used. That's for sure. Okay, so let's cut this out gently. Alright, so in the meantime, I still need to tell about our first hotel, and that was in Kirchheim. See, that kind of a message that definitely will not pop my mind naturally, so I'm so glad that I write things down. So we went to Kirchheim until the Untertech, something like that. But oh my gosh, that little town, or is it a big town? I don't know, but it's so cute. You have an old area and a new area, shopping area also, and it's so gorgeous. I really love the old Germany. I just love it. Did I told you that we went to Germany? The meaning is that we go through Germany and then through Austria and then through Italy, and then the final city we visit is Venice, and then from there on we go back through Austria and Germany. Alright, so that was the idea. Okay, now you can, yeah, I always like to keep these, especially you can always cut little round ones with these, or use them whatever need is be done later on. I always like to keep everything. Never know with me. And a little basket. Alright, so Kirchheim Untertech. What can I say about that town? I really like it. Like I said, old villages, but the only trouble with me is when the first day is, I already have so much pre-stress with packaging. Do I not forget everything? The dogs did not went with me, so I had dog stress because I missed them way too much. But so yeah, the first day is very stressful for me. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just how I am. And so we was walking down that beautiful village, and then the migraine hits me, so that was not very nice, but okay, that's what I have to deal with. So the first thing that I needed to do is find a nice shop where we can sit down, grab a drink, and grab my medicines for that. Yeah, trouble chicken I am. Yes, I am. But anyway, if I grab that medicine really quick before the biggest announcements are hitting my head, then I'm perfectly fine, and after an hour I don't feel anything. But the first hour is just a little terrible and dizzy feeling. But not complaining, that's just who I am. My little stressed chicken is just in my body. I always know that. So, and my hubby also know that. So I'm very glad that he's not always complaining or getting in a bad mood or something when I have something like that, because he just knows when If I not take that medicine, then it will get worse. So he just give me the time to to heal, and yeah, then I am better soon enough. Let me check if I did this correctly. I hope I did, and yes, I did. So I think we can put this on. No, because I want to do. No, I'm gonna use. We're gonna use a swing tab to close this down. Yep. So we don't. So I can't put this down. Oh my god, I do have a little cold right here. I'm sniffy today. It sounds disgusting. I know, but sorry about that. Anyways, so what kind of hotel that we had? We had a very cheap hotel because we only spent one night in that lovely village. So we did walk around a few hours, and we had an amazing dinner at that hotel. It was very, very cozy and very nice. Yeah, simple spot, not too, not too, how you call that, tourism. So it was a cheap hotel. So yeah, nothing fancy or everything, but it was cheap, it was good for one night, it was perfectly. The next morning, I really slept very good actually. Normally the cheap hotels has normally very bad beds, but this one was not that bad at all for one night. And in the morning we went down for our breakfast, but then we found out that this is too short, otherwise it would be fitting perfect. Let me use this one for this one. I do have it. I also can use this one, but I think I like, or you can use a strip, of course. We do have so many nice strips. We have so many nice strips. Oh, this one with the little boats are also so darn cute. So we found out that there was not any breakfast, and I was sure that I booked one because I book normally always a breakfast with my hotel, but yeah, somehow I misread it or I misunderstand it. But anyways, we did not have a breakfast, and they mentioned across the street was a nice bakery where you can get a nice breakfast. But yeah, we went and watched, but it was not that we prefer using. So we did not. Alright, so we went on and packed our stuff, and oh, by the way, in the evening we, after our dinner, we had a night catch. Well, it's not, you know, you all know, the persons who follow me longer than today, that we have an extra hobby, geocaching, and it was not, we wanted not to go to sleep after that nice dinner, so we always wanted to go for a extra walk just before bedtime. After dinner, before bedtime, it's the perfect time to make a little walk. And we always, we never do that at home, by the way. We only do that when we are on holidays. I don't know actually why, but we just do. we should actually do that when we are at home too, but we don't. Maybe at a later age. I don't know, but we do when we are on holiday. So when we are walking, we found that there was another geocache to be found, and we wanted to check that out. Let me check. I really think, shall we do this for the background? I think it's actually lovely. So, but this one also fits beautiful. It's very light. What do you say? I really like this one too. So let's just cut this way and find out. So yeah, we came to that catch, but it's getting darker and darker, and we could not find it the first time. well, we did not went back for the second time. That's not what I was trying to say, but we just almost gave up till we finally, well, I found it, but it was very clever hidden. Good heaven, I love that this hobby, it's so cool. Not only to find the good finds, the simple finds, but I also, most of the time I really like the tough finds. I really like it. So it's so rewarding feeling when you, after an hour searching in the dark, that you can't find it. It's so rewarding feeling. I just love it. So yeah, we did find it and we had a very good feeling after that. So we went home to our hotel and we had a very nice, good sleep. So what do you think? Do you like this one? I think it's really nice. Very light. But you also can choose for this one. Ooh, that's actually... Yeah, I even like this one. The contrast is so much better. So I go for this one. So, yep, that was our first day. And so the next day we went further. And then we go to Meckenburen. If I pronounce it, I don't think it's so big. I just call it like I read it right here on my little note. Meckenburen. And that is a little village close by a big lake. I can't remember that, how it, Seaboden or Bodensee, something like that. I always switch those two because later during our holiday we also went to a little village that is called Seaboden. Yeah, so I think now we are at a big lake that's called Bodensee. I think that, and it's very big. But if I am not correct, then forgive me that I am not give you the right information. But the little village was called Meckenburen. And that was just a little village a few kilometers away from that big touristic lake. And it was big. It was big. Alright, let me first go further with this one because otherwise I will not knowing what I'm doing. So in this pocket you can add little stuff in here, but also bigger stuff, of course. Definitely I'm going to make a big tag because these are maybe for another time, another place. So far so good. Oh, I think now I will go to those swing tabs that I want to make. So I'm gonna grab a tin piece. This is just a leftover piece, I think. Tin chipboard. So I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna cut these out. And I'm gonna smooch the edges. And then we have a nice pair of swing tabs. Here we go. I don't know if they are even sided, but even size. But I'm going to use these. So cool. I hope they are not too small. But we'll see about that. If they are not. And I even think that you don't want to see me do all these cuttings. So I will be back when I did cut these out.